Hello and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Estel and I crochet, sew and DIY all I can. I've never been a huge Christmas decor person, but this year I've been in such a creative mood that I'm actually excited to start decorating for Christmas. But instead of buying new ornaments and trinkets, I'll try to make everything myself on a low budget. So grab something warm to drink and let's start creating. I've actually never decorated for Christmas. Not because I'm a Grinch, I love seeing all the lights and cozy decorations everywhere, but it always felt a bit impractical, an extra expense in a month when we're already spending so much on presents and food. I'd love to make my home more festive, but most of the videos I find for inspiration show these stunning homes, big trees, full makeovers, and lots of store-bought decorations. They are truly beautiful and so creative, but sometimes they feel a bit out of reach for me. Still, I don't want that to stop me from bringing a bit of Christmas magic into my own little space. So, these are my plans for decorating our place. I want to make some garlands, maybe put away a bit of the autumn decor and bring in some reds and greens. I don't have the space or budget for a big tree or anywhere to store it afterward, but maybe I can make a small one myself. Next, nothing dresses more the living room than the color of the sofa. I want to make custom covers for it someday, but for now I can change the fabric that's covering it and maybe sew a couple of festive pillow covers. And instead of plastic decorations or ornaments, I'd love to make them by hand. I want to start creating a few each year and slowly build a collection over time. I hope with these small changes, I can give some nostalgic handmade touches to make the season feel special. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like, leaving a comment, or subscribing to the channel. Let's start by making some icord and introducing you to today's video sponsor, Kaido, who sent me their newest electric icord knitting tricoting machine, i1 Pro. It works with almost any yarn under 2.8 mm, from delicate cottons to sturdier blends. And it's fully automatic, which means I don't have to do any manual adjustments. I just set it up and it makes perfect cords in no time. This model doesn't need any weight adjustment, so I can go wash my dishes while the icord is getting long. Just as it was a little Santa Claus helper. If you are interested in getting one, know that now it's 20% off. I will link the information on the description. They have so many cool tools and crafts on their website, all on sale until the end of November. I'm starting with a bow garland made of little bows like this one. And then I'll try making an icord Christmas tree. If you search for icord Christmas decorations on Pinterest, it's honestly the most wonderful rabbit hole to fall into. People are so creative, I want to try every idea. For the bows, I'll make long cords first, then cut them into pieces, finish the ends and tie them into bows. I made an icon from the whole skein of yarn and it turned out super long. Now I'm going to see if I can shape it like a tree. When I was growing up, we didn't have a Christmas tree at home, but every December we'd visit my grandparents and theirs always felt magical. The soft lights, the music, and the little ornaments that seemed to glow in the evening. This will probably take me a couple days, but it's looking so cute. Meanwhile, I want to prepare a crochet star for the top. A subscriber shared the pattern in the comments and I want to try it out. Thank you, Janet, for the lovely recommendation. I'm not sure if I made it exactly like hers, since I got a little confused along the way, but here are some guidelines. Start the first round with 15 half double crochets or double crochet, then chain 5, slip stitch into the last chain, single crochet in the next stitch, half double crochet in the following, and finally double crochet followed by a slip stitch, skipping 2 chains. Repeat this pattern until you complete all 5 points of the star. I absolutely love making this, it has such a nostalgic feel. By the way, did you know that my name means star? It's in Catalan Estel. My mom picked it because I was born on August 12th, on one of those magical nights when the sky fills with shooting stars, known as the Perseids. Okay, the time has come to dress up the sofa a little bit. I love changing its look between seasons. Just swapping the blanket or the pillows can completely change the mood of the room. If I tell you the truth, this sofa is kind of a disaster. It's second-hand and a couple of years ago we tried dyeing it to get rid of the sad grey color, but it went terribly wrong and left stains everywhere. I've been planning to make custom covers for it someday, but it's such a big project that I keep putting it off. And well, I'm going to put it off once again. Where we live, there's a day when people can leave all furniture or things they don't want on the street. One of those days, we found someone had thrown away these gorgeous dark green curtains. And of course, we picked them up immediately. They are clean, disinfected, and patiently waiting to become our future sofa cover. But first, I want to try how it looks and use it provisionally to hide the stains. I can't decide if it looks even worse than before. There's just too many colors, textures and noise. Maybe I should leave everything as it was and just sew a pair of pillow covers. have these two super Christmassy fabrics in my stash and decided to use the red one. For now, I'm going to rest and I will make the pillows tomorrow. Good morning, it's a cold Sunday and today I'm alone at home, so I decided it's going to be a pajama crafting day. Let the party begin. I'm recreating the design of a pillow I made years ago. No zippers or buttons needed. Just one square piece for the front and two rectangles for the back. One longer than the square and one shorter. I also want to add ruffles. I struggle a little bit with ruffles, well, that or I'm just very slow at making them. So this will probably take me all day to finish both pillowcases. But that's sewing for you, friends. I finished one already. I'm going to finish the other and we'll style it later. I have a lot of fabric left, so I want to sew a small Christmas stocking for Momo and fill it with treats and handmade toys as the holidays get closer. It's going to be so whimsical.
all the magic places in the world I've been to. This is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you.
Sometimes the hardest part of starting a project is just starting. When we feel like we need special tools or materials, it can easily hold us back. That's why I wanted to include a few decoration ideas you can make with things you already have at home. Dried oranges seem to be a classic, but surprisingly I had never tried making them before. I was going to include them in this video, I even bought them, but then I saw a tutorial on how to make them, and it says they have to be 6 to 7 hours in the oven, and that they last only a few months, and that they can attract flies, so sadly I'm going to let this idea pass. So I just went back to the simplicity of our childhood and made some paper crafts. If you have kids around, this could be such a fun activity. Just let them go wild, painting and drawing on the paper before turning it into garlands. This might look very ugly now, but just trust the process. It's proof you don't need to have any talent to make beautiful handmade decorations that make you happy. The paper stars look magical. I'm going to keep adding the new decorations I've made, and then I will work on one last project. This week I've been crocheting more stars before bed. They are so relaxing and simple to make. They do tend to curl a bit, so I'm giving them a little cornstarch bath to help them hold their shape. Just mix cornstarch with water. Mix this with hot water, then add again some cold water until the texture is smooth. Not too thick, not too runny. Dip the stars, remove the excess and pin them into shape. I didn't have any blocking foam, but a piece of cardboard and a towel worked perfectly fine. Then I let them dry in the sun all morning. I was about to make another garland, but then this sweater came to my mind, and now I want to try how this aesthetic would look on the wall. As you can see, your Christmas doesn't have to look like the ones you see online or in the movies. Even with a small space and a tiny budget, it can still feel magical, especially when it's made by you. Thank you for spending this cozy moment with me. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, and I will see you very soon with an exciting new project. Adeu!